Yes, this video is directly to my people from Africa. Yes, I saw a video of a Congolese woman talking down on Black Americans. I saw a video of an African woman talking trash to people who paved the way for you. Do you know how many fights do these people fought for you? Just for you to be where you are today. You understand? Do you know how they marched years back just to be free, and even for us to be free? Yeah, I saw a video of an African saying that why is it that people from Africa, and when they come to America, they easily make it. They make it more than the Black Americans. Someone should answer her. Like, come on. You are from Congo. You are from Congo, and a lot is going on in Congo. If you know that you can actually make it, why did you not stay in your homeland and make it? What is the competition all about? What is the insult all about? I can't get these things right. What is all this competition all about? Let me tell you, yes, we know that Black Americans, yes, their root is from Africa, right? For those of them that will accept, their root is from Africa. But this is their land. This is where they belong. They are from America. You can't come to people's land and be competing with them. You can't come to someone's place and be fighting them. Stop saying all this trash on social media. You Africans, you are doing the most with all this, your careers and everything. Who are you feeding? Are you feeding anyone? Are you feeding any of your friends? Are you even helping these Black Americans? Are you the one helping them? Are you the one taking care of their kids? Are you the one paying their mortgages? Black Americans are very intelligent people, just so you know. If you have ever been with them in class, you will know what I'm talking about. They are not loud. They are just not loud. Why are you Africans that loud when you come to the US? You become a doctor, you become a big deal. You become a lawyer, you become a problem. Do you know how many Black Americans that are doctors that we don't even talk about? The noise is just too much. You guys should be calming down. Be calming down. It's no longer funny from the things we see on social media. Anyway, I really want this video to be very short. It just got me like, what should I even say? Like, it wasn't funny when I saw that video. Why is it that? Is it a competition? Do what you want to do. Go to the higher school. Who cares about your career? Who cares about your education? Who cares about it? Anyway, guys, I'm your Edo Queen. All right, what do you think? Comment what you think. And I see you on my next post.
Number one, my hot take is that Black Americans are who they think they are. They are the moment, they are the culture, and I think they have the most impact in this country. And as Africans, we owe them more respect.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Actually, African Immigrant are asking forgiveness to Black America for the way they've been treating Black America, like looking down on them. And thanks to Black America, African immigrant, they're in that country enjoying life in America. So this video, we are going to see African immigrant actually apologizing, acknowledging, realizing the power of Black America, realizing that they don't need to fight with them. Actually, they're apologizing to them for everything that happened. So guys, let's dive in. The credit belongs to the original of the videos. I'll be back.
Africans, in fact, African immigrants. See, stay clear, stay off the part of African Americans, because some of you do not understand their history. No matter how we that came from Africa try to understand, we will never understand. So stay off. Like this Olu Buruku in London, Madame Joyce, stay off. You do not understand. I'm talking from the point of view that me, after my 2 years of African American history in high school, 3 years to get my law degree, I took African American history, and 2 years in graduate school, I still took African American history. And when I moved to the States, I still took African American history. I still do not understand those people's plight, but I can sympathize from within. But one thing is certain, and two things for sure in America. When you come here as a Black person, they will give you the same treatment they give our black brothers. So when some of you come to debunk and say, oh, you do not understand the Super Bowl performance, the Super Bowl halftime performance, you don't supposed to understand because you're not from here. It's their culture. They knew what they were seeing and they enjoyed it. So stay clear. But let me tell you one thing. In America, right, people that look like us Africans that come here, one thing we fail to understand, that people look like us and look like our brothers, our African American brothers and sisters. When the police pull you over, they judge you based on this. So stay clear, stay off if you do not understand anything that concerns them. Support them, but do not come to debunk them. Some of you do too much. I feel like the only African country that really understand the African American plight is South Africa, because they have the same kind of history, similar history. But apart from any other African country, stay off. You guys do too much, especially Cameroon and Nigeria.
The way Africans treat black Americans or African Americans or whoever, just black people who have lived abroad generationally, generations of their people have lived in the US or in the UK or in Canada, whatever. The way we treat them is so disgusting, and it just all comes from a general African low self-esteem. Yani, we just hate that people like those can actively change their conditions, they actively protest, they actively agitate, they actively lobby their governments. And because they are so used to living in a multiracial society that racism is something that they know exists, they acknowledge that it exists, and they acknowledge that they have power to fight against it. So they're always making noise, they're always fighting against stereotypes, and they're always loud. And Africans can't take it because we've been so accustomed to our suffering, or we've accepted our suffering so much, we become buddy with our leaders who actively collaborate with the West to exploit our countries and our neighboring countries. I'm talking about Kenya in particular. Even within Kenya, you see people protesting, and then some airheads are there saying that the president is not that bad. Are we in the same 2026? And so I feel like that's where a lot of the hate for African Americans come from. Because if you look at African bro, I don't even know what term to use, because I want to be as respectful as possible. I'm just going to say black Americans, black people primarily in the US. If you see them, their music, their art, their culture is so, it's such a protest. They channel those things to protest. And Africans do as well. If you look at our history, if you actually look at African history, people have used different forms to protest against the then colonizers, now neo-colonizers. But the way we talk about them, we call them ghetto, we call them lazy, we call them you'll hear Africans who have never left their hometown talking about there's no racism, black people can get jobs, so why are they complaining? See, they put me in those jobs, they exchange with me, they come. And it's all from the trauma of poverty, the trauma of being in Africa and unemployment, not having something to eat, hustling and having nothing to show for your hustle. That trauma has now made us weaponize our pain against black Americans who are also just trying their best. Do you see how they're killed by the police in their countries? Do you see how they're incarcerated at a crazy rate? Even children, 15, 14, 15, 12, 13, 14, 15-year-olds being incarcerated. And then we go and call them ghetto and lazy. Are you dumb? Yes, you are, but I don't even know, I'm asking you. If you have the nerve to call your fellow black person, African, Caribbean, Afro-Latina, Black American, African American, whatever, if you have the nerve to call them something that the colonizer calls them, something that the colonizer coined, and you have the nerve to use it, you're the problem. You need to shake like this and see if you hear anything.
America has become top 3 destinations for Africans.
Thank you for the truth.
Who can afford an education or who can leave the continent and come here for an opportunity. America is top 3.
Hello.
And then we land here, we click black in an application form, black or African American, and guess what? We're all of a sudden in one bucket. So whatever they went through, whatever they paved, the hardships in anything that we're trying to achieve, we're going to have those opportunities and those chances because of them.
He gets it.
When you actually understand that, that even empowers you more.
Shouts out to this African guy for actually telling the truth, because so many Africans, and people from outside of America in the diaspora come here and they disrespect us, they denigrate us, they undermine us, while literally not even recognizing or giving grace or thanks for the fact that they're able to come here and have the opportunities and the liberties that they do because Black Americans paved the way. And I feel like they know this. Y'all are watching me. You all know this. Yet for some reason, deep down inside, it kills you to admit it. I don't know why. You come here, we embrace you. Well, we used to. I mean, now you all have done so much damage that it's not even the easiest to like embrace you the same way that we used to, but we embraced you. We shopped at your businesses. We promoted your brands and your companies. You set up shop in our neighborhoods and we welcomed you. We supported you. It is also because of us that you were able to be successful in the political world because we thought that you were one of us. So we elevated you. We voted for you. Now that we see what's going on, you all, instead of, saying, dang, I mean, and there's pockets of you that will be like, it is not right when people come here and they just talk down and denigrate you when you did pave the way. You decide to kind of like dig your heels in and stand on a hill that you know is not right. Somebody's arguing with me in my comments now saying all of the stars that you all love don't have an American background. And they named Nicki Minaj, Biggie Smalls, and Rihanna. Y'all hear me say spread love is the Brooklyn way. Y'all think that came from Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls did not come up with this saying. He put it in a song because he heard Black Americans in Brooklyn, New York saying it. The same as we would say Bed-Stuy do or die. Brownsville never ran, never will. Biggie did not come up with spread love is the Brooklyn way. What he did was he got into, his neighborhood with his mother in Brooklyn. I think his mom was Jamaican. And he adopted the customs, the beliefs, the vernacular, the swag, the energy, and the art form of Black Americans. Same with Nicki Minaj. You'll hear her every now and then speaking it with her, Caribbean accent. But the art form, her, Rihanna, their art form initially was not that of where they came from. It was of Black American descent. No matter which way you want to turn the key, we literally have paved the way for a lot of people to make money, to become millionaires, to be able to send the barrels back home to their countries. And yet you will get up on this internet and talk trash about us. And it's not okay. It's not. And we finally entered the chat and started to say something back, and y'all absolutely can't stand it. And when people say they want to delineate, y'all are devastated. Shouts out to Kanata Way. He said that one time in a video and it just tickled me. Y'all are devastated because we're saying, hold up, we're not all merged together. You heard what that African guy said? He said we click Black or African American and then we all become one. It's because they know in order to get ahead in this country, they have to cosplay us. They have to embody who we are. And that's how they...
I understand Black America being so pissed about African immigrant. Imagine, let's take it in this way. So you put yourself in their shoes, you will understand more. Let's say actually you welcome someone in your house with open arms. You give them chance to come and live your life, eat your food, like use your water, use your place, everything. But the people you helped so much, actually they fought for this. All this freedom they're enjoying, they're the one who fought for that. And you came and enjoy all that. And after you get full, you start disrespecting the people who hosted you, who accommodate you, who give you a shelter. How will you feel? Because I feel like some people don't want to understand this because they want to ignore it. Or some of them, they're ignorant, or they don't know anything about history. They don't know what Black America had to go through. And people come and respect them, call them names and everything. Wow, this is embarrassing on my part. I feel like this is embarrassing. I think this should not be happening. I don't even know what to say about that. I think people need to educate more about Black America history. Wow, guys, let's keep pushing.
So I keep seeing these videos about Africans apologizing to Black Americans, right, for the treatment. And let me just say this. I don't know what it is about Africans not liking us. I don't know what it is. Y'all act like we have actually done something wrong to y'all when all we've ever done was fight. just to survive, just to be recognized, to be noticed. And now we got problems with y'all, the same color. This is what I'm saying. We can't win for losing. Let me say this. I think it's very disrespectful when you go to get your hair braided and these women are speaking in their native tongue and they're talking about you. I think it's, come on now. Like, you'll come over here and get our money, but then you talk about us like dogs, But why are you over here? Well, why not just stay in your country and get the money? Because they don't treat y'all right over there. So you come over here and then y'all think y'all gonna dog us. And wrong answers. Because let me tell you something. If every black woman that loves getting her hair braided, if we stopped getting our hair braided, y'all asses is in trouble. So please, okay, I'm gonna need y'all to get that shit together, because I have a friend that lives in Canada and she is catching hell from the African community. Do you understand? She is catching pure hell. They're not nice. They're mean. And when I say mean, I mean mean to the damn bone. Y'all need to get it together and figure out what the problem is that y'all have with us. We don't have a problem with y'all. Then you have these shops y'all want us to come in and buy. You barely even speak to us. If you can't speak to me, I'm not spending my money there. And y'all have some beautiful y'all have some beautiful materials. Y'all have beautiful items that I would love to buy. But I'd be damned if I'm a step in an African shop and you don't speak to me, or you don't like me, and we the same colors. Get this shit together.
Africans sure got a lot to say about American blacks. Bet. Africans don't dislike black Americans because we lost our culture. It's because deep down, y'all jealous. Y'all jealous that we the cultural engine. We created the music, the fashion, the slang that influences the whole world, buddy. Y'all really hate it didn't come from y'all, huh? Y'all bought the lie that we was just descendants of slaves, knowing it wasn't true. Cause real talk, our people was already here, bucko. You not looking down on your long lost brothers and sisters. Y'all looking at a stranger. And that's why our energy don't match. And being all the way real, y'all mad y'all ancestors wasn't taken. You mad y'all still living on dirt roads and battling colonial systems. While the ones you think are lost became the blueprint for the black global culture. Y'all could dress like us, talk like us, rap like us, but never forget where the sauce came from. And if we was just slaves, why y'all trying to be us? Y'all say we don't know our tribes, but y'all don't know y'all power. American blacks been through hell and we still came out leaders. We could talk lineage, but make sure you put some respect on that shit. American blacks don't need to prove our origin. Next time you start hating, make sure you check your reflection, partner. Cause y'all dressing just like the same people you trying to look down on. That ain't hate, that's jealousy.
To be a wake-up call for many African immigrants to know more about history, to learn more about what black people did, like what they have to go through. So for all of us to enjoy this benefit America give us and everything, there's people who work for that, who suffer for that, who's some people for that. Like, you have to educate yourself. And if you're watching this video and you know more about history, maybe there's this people in watching this video and they don't know anything about the history. They only know what they've been told about hating black America. Please, if you know more, write something in a comment, explain for more people want to educate themselves, but do research, know more about Africans, because I don't think they hate African immigrants as people want you to believe. They are hating you because how you're treating them. You don't give them the respect they deserve. So that's it. That's what I think, guys. I don't know what you think. Let me know what you think in a comment. But again, may God keep blessing Black America and protect them from the evil. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time as always. Bye.